Hello everybody, welcome to Devilian, the new action RPG from Trion, or better said, the new action RPG MMO. Let's head into the game. This is a bright overview about what the game is. I already played a little bit because the tutorial is really long and boring, and so I skipped it. But before we go into the game, let's head into the character creation. First of all, we have 4 classes. We have the Evoker, a mage type class, the Berserker, that's the melee warrior class. Then we have the Shadow Hunter, that's our assassin type melee class, and we have the Cannoneer, which is the basic range DPS, I would call it. Every of those classes have 3 specializations, so even if we have only those 4 classes, we have up to a total of 12 skill trees. Let's go with the Evoker for the character creation. First of all, while the graphic is really good of this game, we have boob physics. That's important, I know, that's like, check this. But that's not the important part. The important part is that this game has a really crappy character creation. Like, those are all the options we have. We have like, we have 9 hairstyles, we have 9 faces, we have 4 tattoos, we have 3 pupils. We can choose the color for those, but still, it is not that much. If we thinking about in which year we are in year 2015, this character creation is really crappy. In addition, we have a gender lock, so if I want to play Evoker, I have to play this character. I cannot change to a male version, and vice versa. If I'm playing like the other classes, like the Berserker, then I have to play a male character. And the options are fairly limited. So far, that's not that good about that game. However, the game offers a lot of different features in-game that actually can make up for this. That's a Devilian preview. That's like your in-game power mode you achieve at level 10. And it's also involved with PvP. Oh, look at that boob physics. Jiggly bounce! Yes, thank you. But let's head into the game and take a closer look. I've decided for now to go with the Berserker, as I played the Cannoneer as well, and both are pretty cool. Yeah, after the tutorial, the big difference to like other action RPG Diablo stylish combat games like Path of Exile or directly Diablo 3 is that we have a big world. So we don't have that instance typed player base, which you can have like 4 or 8 players in your group and you go with them. No, we're like in a full living world. We have people running around, we have the town of the city, or we have different zones even, and it's all open world. So I can just basically go up here to the Van Howard refugee camp, and there are like a lot of players running around, as you see. In addition, we have like not this story type system which brings us from act to act. No, we have like the basic MMO questing system. We have a quest log. We have daily quests. We have like whatever you know from an MMO, like for the basics, you can find it in this game. The combat, we have control and combat, and like this is, nope, I don't want that. We have our basic, you can left click and you move where you click. You can hold the mouse button and then you're running around. But you have also the AWSD walking, so you can like run around and like dance. The thing here is like all of your attacks going to your mouse cursor. So if I'm just like using my basic attack, then it's always hitting in the direction of my cursor. See? The thing about that is, I've learned that for a melee class it does not really matter. If you're playing a melee, you're perfectly fine with the normal movement keys. But there are like attacks that you can use while moving, and in this type you can like strive on this side and run from enemies while you shoot at them, and then you have like this hybrid system, which is really good. I will show you that in another video when we are going into the classes and the cannoneer again, but for now that's it. We have so our 3 basic, or better said 4 basic skills. Let me show them to you. We have always, like all of the classes, have 4 basic attacks, and then we have 3 different specializations where we can pick skills from. So we have this class, the Speed Blade, the Marauder, and the Spell Sword are the specializations for the Berserker. And now we can like choose different skills from here. We can also cross those builds. So if I want to have like the Spell Blade Quadra Step and the Blazing Sword, I can just skill it and then I have it. I can also always reset my style. I'm not sure if this is only for free because it's CBT or if it's always for free. If it's always for free, that's a good thing. Yeah, then you have like the skill and a little bit of passives that's increasing the actual power of the skill itself. We have also here below a small window which is showing the skill. You're right, it's looking like a little bit small in that type, as we have like 5, we have 9 skills here, we have like 5 for each class. And that's basically, it's always the same. We have that first skill, which 2, then those, this, that, like, check it, it's always the same. I would say if that would be the character progression for this game, okay, let's go for another game. Like this is something you would say there is like no individualization. I will come to that later. First, I want to show you the actual combat, and for that we are heading into the first solo dungeon, or like better, the first dungeon in this game, which is actually a solo dungeon. And yeah, you will get to see the combat itself. The combat itself is feeling really good, like it's a really fluent combat system that's also involving telegraph combat. So you have AoEs from enemies and you can dodge those AoEs with your dodge roll. Let me show it to you after the loading screen. So I have this dodge roll, which gives me movement speed, and then we just go and slay our way through. Yeah, in general we have the same energy mechanic on every character. They are a little bit different in types of how you get them. Like all of those classes, if you use your basic skill, you gain it. But some classes have the passive regeneration, and other classes only have the active regeneration. Like the Berserker has to hit enemy targets to get rage, while the Cannoneer is regenerating their soul energy over time, in addition to the basic attack regeneration. The combat for now, what I've played up until now, is fairly easy. Like, it's no challenge at all. I'm sorry for that, but like it's just like not any type of difficulty. I think as we have raids and really big group content in this game, this might be changing somewhere on the road. But for now, like the basic to get in, if you played any action RPG, like if you played Diablo 3 or if you played Path of Exile, you instantly know what to do, and you shouldn't have any problems, at least in the early levels, to get through the content. For that, we have also PvP in this game, like real PvP. We have 4 battlegrounds I found so far. There might be more. We have an open dual training arena. I will just this will be over everything in this video. I will just show you after we got through the dungeon, as the dungeon is involved in this measure. Let's just keep going. Yeah, as you see, like, the combat is fluent, like the combat is responsive, but it's not, for this content at least, something you actually have to watch out. Like, you just go for it and kill all of those. But if you see, we have this telegraph combat style, which we can dodge. Something for the AoE, which I might have to say. All skills have a maximum number of targets you can hit. Like, if we just hover over the skills and we check, no, we're checking the triple slash. This triple slash can hit up to 3 targets at once. Our Windblade can hit 5, and we have 10 for our Meteor Crush. So we cannot, like, pull 100 mobs in AoE them. Well, you can still do this, but it's not, like, effective. It's perfectly enough if you just pull, like, 5 to 10 mobs and AoE those. At least for mobs that live longer than 5 hits. Like, if it's like this and those mobs are just dying whenever you look at them, you can basically pull as much as you want, as they all will be 1 hit. So we are soon done with this dungeon, and let's speed up a little bit. Come on. So far, from the gameplay itself, it's fun. It's combining the action RPG with the MMO aspects, and most likely this is noticeable after the first few hours of solo gaming. Like, you're heading into the game, and I can tell you there is nothing for now which needs a group for. Later on, when the dungeon starts, then you will start grouping up, but until that point, you're simply doing your own stuff. So, now we see it's a little bit more encounter type-ish combat for that part. Let's check what we have. Guilds, as you could see. Let's just equip really fast new items. This is even better, this is even better. Yeah, the items, if we go... Let's go into the items. We have, like, our stat system. We have a very, very basic stat system. If we open it, we have strength, intelligence, agility, and fortitude. The cool thing about this game is, if we hover above our stuff, then we see what it's doing. Like, strength is giving us attack and physical defense. Intelligence is giving us magic defense, agility is physical critical and evasion, fortitude is giving us health, physical and magic defense. So for our character, like, we don't even need a single point in intelligence, because that's 2 magic defense, but we are getting here 2 physical defense and 10 health as well. Then we have our basic attacks, but we can go into that later as well. Let's keep finishing this dungeon. What I can tell you about this is that the classes differ in their stats. Like, if you play the Cannoneer, then the damage increase is coming from agility, while you still get the critical and the evasion. On the other hand, you only have, in this type of combat system, the problem that, like, strength is completely rendered useless as well for that, because it's the same than intelligence for this class. I see a little balance issue then, because if I stack agility on the Cannoneer, I have, like, lots and lots of damage, because I'm getting crit and attack damage, and here I have, if I want to crit, then I have to stack both, and I have to go for agility and I have to go for the strength stat, which is, yeah, it's a little bit more, but I think there are enough free things on the equipment. Now we have rescued this guy.
I still feel weak, but I can't abandon my mission.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Please, help me.
Are we done? No? No? Are we done? Thank you. And let's go for the final boss, which is on this island there. But first we have to kill more of those one hits. Battle starts. Yes. Combat. Yeah, those NPCs are helping you, like another factor why the dungeon for now is that easy, because those are... I can do nothing, like check this. I'm just running around here in the back and those guys will just do nothing now. Fuck them. Doesn't matter. Just go for the kill. So, here's the final boss. Let's go in. And we get another video. Oh, ugly looking. I don't know what he is. But it doesn't matter. I know what he's in like 1 minute, then he's dead. Prenix! Devil Prison Warden. You are to die now. Thank you very much, and die. So if you see, we have those telegraph combats, which is showing up here really easy. To that, we have that system, but it's not like you can sleep. Like, even if you see them, see that was like really fast. Even if you see the telegraphs, you have to be prepared to actually dodge those. Like, now I'm catched, now he's using his shit, and with the dodge roll I'm coming out. So that's fine. Okay, why is this guy not attacking? Okay, then I'm doing everything by myself. Nope, that hit me. Come on, die, Phoenix! Die! Die nor! Devil Soul Orb, nice. Now we are gathering the power of this guy, which is open our Devilian form, as you see. And that's something about the game that I will start speaking about now. Yes, we want to continue. We have two types of combat in this game. First type of combat is the normal PvE combat, where you play your character as we've seen before. Like, this is our PvE character, and I think there is one battleground that's involving this form. Like, those are our PvE skills. And if we go for PvP, this is by the way the PvP training area, we are switching in our Devilian form. And this Devilian form has other skills. Like, we have a complete bunch of new skills, and we have also a complete bunch of equipment, like even leveling, like the leveling itself. You know, I can show you. You need, if you're in the Devilian form, you're gathering something called Devil Souls, and those Devil Souls can be used to level up your Devilian form. And you see, that's our stats, and now I'm promoting myself to the next title, and then I am level 2, having more HP, more damage, and this guy is just entering the PvP area, so we can just attack him. And for the battle form, then you see, we can just go and PvP. The energy system for PvP is for everybody the same. Like, we all have this Devilian energy. No, I killed him. We have all those Devilian energy, the Devilian power, which is regenerating over time or when we're using our skills. If we look at our skills, we have the Devilian skills as well. We have those 5 skills. We have rune slots that allow us to boost skills. Like, we have this for the normal attack, than for those which have higher costs. And you see that this rune is affecting 3 skills at having the highest costs. So we have, and the PvP system, if we go now we are able to enter PvP. And if you see, we have those 4 battlegrounds here. And if you want to enter PvP, you have to be the Devilian level 1. So then we have level 15 and level 5 of Devilian as entry, and as this is showing some 6v6, defeat enemy boss, and you need to be level 52. I think that's like where you fight with your PvE form, but in general PvP is with your Devilian form. Last thing I want to go over before the end of the video, I will show you like a small overview what stuff there is also in this game. As I earlier said, like if I see this and like that's like nothing as individualization, but let's just click the let's go for the inventory. We have salvaging, we have artifacts that increasing power of our things. We have it's an enchanting system. Then we have crafting, we have plussing, we have fusing, we have refining, we have item identification, which I not care. We have our skill system, which I showed you. We have, like in every game now at times, an achievement system. Cool. We have talismans. Talismans are like, I would not call them Pokemon, but they are behaving a little bit like that. They can be combined, evolved, exchanged, and shared. Like if I'm getting, let's open it. Let's go for it. We have it here. Come open it. If I'm getting a really cool talisman on this character, I can share it with all my characters on this account. Now I can go for the storage, and if I put it now in, you see I'm using some of my energy, and then I get 10 agility. There are different types of rarities, and those are powerful if they're on a higher tier. Also, we have some kind of set, like if you see, we have now the Goblin Assassin, but there are still 3 more cards or talismans, and if we all have them, we just get set bonuses. This is something which is really cool. Then we have additional information, which we can look at as well. We have like resistance type system. That's also allowing us to enter what they're called essences, and those are increasing our resistances. So the game actually offers a lot more character customization in-game when you get to a certain level and when you go for it. Like, you're not just going for leveling, you just like really have to upgrade your skills. In addition, let me show you that. Where was it? Damn you! No, we have a profile. You can type your own profile. Oh, proficiencies. There it is. And we have this proficiency system where you can also like increase your stats. Like we can increase spellblade damages. We can increase our threat generation. We can increase our rewards from different things. We have economy skills that we can upgrade. We have our Devilian skills that can be upgraded. So there is actually a lot more to the game than it might look on the first page. Like that has nothing, and every time you go deeper into the game, it's giving you more and more and more options, allowing an easy entrance for players that are new to the genre, but giving so much depth at the end game. So far, I've enjoyed the game. I will bring you some more videos with more detailed information about each of those systems. Yeah, see you the next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.